us begin. The function date in Excel is used to display the current date. Also is used to display the time at the moment, current time. The date function also can be used to get the number of days between the two dates or the difference between the two dates. Now let us go through all this practically. Okay, we can create a new Excel workbook where we can do our work by simply right-clicking and going to New Excel file. Double-click it to open. You can maximize here so that our working can be very visible. Now let us start by displaying the today's date. You can simply type today, open the bracket and close, hit enter, you get. So this is, can you see, today is, even at here on the screen you can see the exact date. It is 6th of April 2026. Also you can display the time by just simply typing now. If you click enter, you can get the current time. Alright, you can also change the numbers into date form. For example, maybe here you can say this is a day, month, and this is an year. Let us have 10 days here consecutively. We just type sequence 10 rows and one column. Beginning is maybe first and the step 2. So, and here the months. I'm liking this because we need to just simplify. Start maybe April and the steps are 1. The years sequence them. I'm doing this to simplify the issue of typing every time. Column 1, state year, start year maybe 2008. The steps maybe 2 years. Alright, now we have 3 different columns which displays date, month and year. So we can write the date form by just simply typing equal sign, date, year, 20, followed by month, and finally a day. So when you click enter, then the date will be displayed like this one. So you can drag the formula to get the date form of all the dates remaining. So I think you have seen here. Okay, the other thing, you can get the exact day or month or the year for a given date form. How can you do this? You just simply type equal sign, day, and day of which date form? Day of this date form. Now close the bracket, enter. You have got day as this one, I think it is the same. Okay, month also, click equal sign, months of which date? This one. The month is 2. Now the year, can simply hit year of which date? This date, close the bracket, hit enter. So now you can drag the formula to all date forms so that you can obtain the respective day, month, and year. I think you have seen this looks the same as how it was here. So here was conversion into date form and date form into respective month, day, and the year. Okay, the other important function of this kind of date function is you can just obtain the date for some days given, or some months, or some years. Now let us get the date when we are given some days, maybe 60 days from today. What will be the exact date 60 days later from today? So you just simply type equal sign date within date. Now we have the year. Which year? The today's year, comma, month. Now we have the month here. Which month? The today's month, comma, day. Then which day do we have? We have the today's day, then plus the coming 60 days plus this D1. So when you close up the bracket and hit enter, you will get the exact date for 60 days to come from today. I think you can see it very, very well. Now, how will be the date from today when you are given, let's say, 7 months to come? As you know that we are in April, so 7 months to come probably we will be on November or in November. Now we simply type equal sign, date, then year is today's year, comma, month. So the month now will be the present month, then plus these 7 months to come, which is in the 2, comma, the day is just today's day. Okay. When you hit enter, then it will be the same. Is what I see in November. So you have seen it here. Okay, 7 months from today we will be in November. Now, how? When some years are given, let's say 20 years later or 25 years later, what will be the year? 20 years later from this year or from today. Probably here it will be 2051. Now let us take to Excel function, date. You have the year. Okay, the year is today's year or this year plus 25 years later. This one here, this is the comma month. Month is maintained, comma day, and day also is maintained. Alright, so you can click enter, there you get. So 25 years to come, we will be in 2051. from 2026, 20 years to come, we will be in 2051. This is very important application when, especially when we want to know when we will fall, or in which date we will fall after some days, some months, or some years. You can also solve this function, obtain the difference between the two dates, the difference in the days between two dates. And the difference now, the difference in the date. How can you obtain the difference in the dates? Let's take an example. The difference in days between the two dates, this date and this date here. You can simply write this date minus this date. So when you click enter, you get 60 days. Is how we added 60 days from this date to obtain this one. Now the difference will be the same. Okay, that is how we can use the date function in different ways to obtain the value intended. Thank you very much for watching. Welcome to my new video, which will be uploading. Do not forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share with others. Goodbye.